Probably one of my favorites is actually one we're working on now. It's our Interstate 80 project. It's a mill and pave project. We're also doing some reconstruction right above Danville. When I was in school, those are the projects that our professors would always talk about. These are the big interstate and highway projects that, hopefully you'll be working on and connecting a whole bunch of states here in the country. I think that's kind of a big deal.
I do love the restoration projects and environmentally conscious projects that RETTEW does, stream restoration projects, or some of the solar panel grid projects that I've been a part of have been really interesting to see come to fruition.
My favorite project at RETTEW has been the SR 4007 bridge replacement project. It was one of the first projects I got to work on as an intern. It was actually on the way to my office. So I remember during the construction phase thinking, oh wow, this is so cool. Like I'm actually seeing what I'm doing in the field.
When I was little, my dad was a foreman on a paving crew, and I just thought that was the coolest thing. But it wasn't actually until I started getting these Lego sets for Christmas from my parents and just putting them together, following the directions, and then taking them all apart to see how they worked. And the whole creativity and figuring out how things can be done. That's what did it for me.
My journey into engineering was actually by happenstance. I started college at Penn State and I thought I wanted to be a lawyer. I thought I wanted to go into communications, and neither of those paths were working, so I took a test and it said environmental engineering. So I signed up and that's what I did. The teachers that I had were really influential in my path into engineering and making me see the big picture, because school can be very one-dimensional as far as what you can do with certain degrees.
With civil engineering in particular, it's like roads, bridges, buildings, they're all things people use on a day-to-day basis in a massive scale. Basically, I just thought it was interesting to be a part of creating something that directly affects people's day-to-day lives and has a pretty large scale to it.